As you can imagine, living in Kathmandu is pretty different to living in Melbourne. With water shortages, a lack of electricity, dusty roads, manky dogs and a ton of pollution. At times, living in Nepal can be challenging, but over the past year, I've learned to not only survive, but enjoy life here. Nepal is a Hindu nation, and as I pass temple after temple when I move around the city, I often think of the passage in Acts 17, where Paul talks to the people in Athens about their many gods. Just like the Athenians, Nepalis are also very religious people. Please pray for those working with Interserve, as well as other missionaries, as we aim to bring the light of Christ into dark places. Most of my time is spent at the Kathmandu International Study Centre, an international Christian school where my students are a mix of missionary kids, expat and Nepali kids. I teach English as a second language in the secondary school, lead the school's lunchtime Christian group, and teach religious education and social studies to kids in Year 7. Since August last year, I've been the Year 7 homeroom teacher, which means I get to hang out with these guys a lot.
My name is Joseph. I've lived in Nepal for my whole life, and I'm from America, and my mom and dad are Bible translators.
Hi, my name is Elselina Smith, and I'm from the Netherlands. I've lived here for 3 years, and my parents work for United Missions to Nepal. My mom works in education, and my dad helps small businesses.
Hello, this is Francis, and I'm from Kenya, and I've lived here in Nepal for 6 years. My dad works as a HIV advisor in Yemen, and my mom's just at home.
My name is James. I'm from Australia. I've lived in Nepal for 4 years. My mum is the office manager here at KISK, and my dad works and plants churches and schools in remote villages in the outskirts of Nepal.
As you can see, KISK plays an integral part in allowing missionaries to stay in this country. Without KISK, many families would have left due to a lack of quality education for their children. Not only do I love teaching the students at KISK, it's also a great privilege to be able to support families who are doing such wonderful work for God's kingdom. As well as teaching at KISK, I go to the Mosaic Language Training Centre twice a week after school for Nepali language lessons. At the moment, I'm learning Christian vocabulary and how to express my faith in Nepali. This has sparked some interesting conversations between my Hindu Nepali teacher and I. Please pray that God will give me the words to speak, and that even though she has heard the gospel many times, her heart will be soft and open to the good news of Jesus. I've been blessed to have a community of young people to journey with while I live in Kathmandu. We meet every week for Bible study, go to international church together, and hang out a lot on the weekends. As you can see, there's a slight imbalance in the male to female ratio. If you're a guy and interested in serving God overseas, then come on over. I'm sure Daniel would appreciate the company. One of my highlights over the past year has been getting involved in a Nepali Bible study and young adult service that runs out of a large Nepali church. As I've gotten to know young Nepali Christians and heard their stories, I've been amazed at the persecution many of them face when they choose to follow Jesus. My friends have been kicked out of home, cut off from their families, and often face difficult times during family celebrations, as many of them are Hindu festivals. Please pray that my friends' faith will stay strong despite the many challenges they face. Thank you so much for your ongoing prayer, friendship, and financial support. Partnering with all of you at Cross Culture Church of Christ is truly wonderful, and I pray God's blessings on you this week as you consider how you can be a part of God's global mission.